Kia ora, bros and girls. Welcome back to the channel. And in this episode, we're going to go through Symbiote difficulty running up against Kang. So I'm going to use this not just to show off Kang, but also to show a little bit of my lane clearing techniques, because this is probably one of the shorter ones. And it was after I had figured a few things out. So kind of the baseline that I like to run is I like to run cut deep and undying. I also really like to run hardened coating and total carnage. I ran killer accuracy in this particular one as well, but that's not really part of my baseline, and momentum, but that's not really part of my baseline. So undying is quite cool because it gives you 5 seconds of invulnerability at the start of the fight. So it allows you to play really, really aggressive. Total Carnage gives you that critical bleed, so you do tremendous amounts of damage, especially if you marry that up with Frenzy. And then after your SP1, your crit rating goes up through the roof, and you can start doing 11,000 hits on your SP plus the critical bleed. Hardened coating is especially important because it gives you 100% perfect block. So you can block SPs, SP1, SP2, and you can block your combos. You can just stand there and just block or parry, and then go in there. And cut deep extends your debuff duration, so it allows you to have longer parries, longer stuns, which means you can get in there and maybe get parry and get 2 combos. So I like that because it plays really aggressive. Now, in this bit, I try to take down Wolvie with my 6-star Green Goblin to begin with. Just kind of, I can't remember if I did this accidentally. I started off with Green Goblin, or if I was just trying to mess around. I assume it was accidental. I do end up dying, but not without giving her a pretty good run for her money. So the first maybe 2 or 3 maps, potentially if you're quite good and quite patient, you can clear a lot of the lines with just normal champs and then use Symbiote for the boss. But it definitely makes this a lot easier and a lot quicker to use Symbiote and the right boosts or buffs. The other thing you want to be aware of is be very conservative with your buffs. So what I recommend you do is you decide, okay, this is the buff that I'm going to use for this particular map. So run the baseline plus whatever buffs you want to have. If you want to run killer buffs like killer accuracy and momentum and frenzy on top of all of that, then that's fine. But I would recommend you then use energy refills to run through that map 2 or 3 times and clear it in one go, while you have the Symbiomancer buffs, the Symbiote buffs still active. That will kind of reduce your cost overall, because Clinter strands they're not that cheap. You have to clear content, or you have to clear the occult labs daily, and to be able to clear this 100%, because the rewards for completion is kind of useless. The rewards for exploration is okay, because you get a featured 5-star crystal. To be able to clear it 100%, you're going to need to be quite wise with how you spend your boosts. So that would be my recommendation. So you can see I've got cut deep here, and I've got that undying to begin with. I can get 2 boosts in, 2 boosts with an SP1, and basically they're dead. Most of the champs go down in about 18 hits with that kind of setup, especially with a maxed out Symbiote. Now, be aware that the hardened coating, although it has perfect block, it doesn't stop damage over time. So on certain lines, you're going to have like poison, you might have incinerate, or you might have Electro's kind of shock recoil. That kind of damage will take you down. So to get the benefit, either you can potion back up to 100%, because that's when hardened coating activates. Or you can try to use recoup to regenerate some of the damage over time, but I tend to only really use that for bosses. So as you can see, the strategy kind of works pretty well. You kill most people in about 18 hits. I don't take too much damage. I actually take no damage really, and I don't really think I have to use too many potions. I will have to on a few champs, but it makes clearing lane quite straightforward, really. So again, here I took a little bit of limbo damage, which means that would deactivate my hardened coating. So I then just heal my symbiote back up to max. And then I can continue that 100% perfect block. So there you go, 2 combos with the critical bleed, he dies. Now, I am kind of buffed through to the roof here with killer accuracy and momentum and frenzy. That makes a big difference. But really all you need is hardened coating, cut deep, total carnage, and undying as your baseline. And then add whatever else you like. So again, perfect block, but Thunderquack does damage over time, and that kind of takes away from my life a little bit. And then finally we get to Kang. Now Kang, he's got a special 2, unblockable special 2, so he's got that bias. Just trying to remember aspect of evolution. Really, I can't remember him being that difficult. Yeah, I think so long as you've got the right buffs and you reach him with 100% and you got total carnage, you can just destroy him. You could just destroy him with the damage. He wasn't really much of a problem. So you'll see we get in there, we've got the Undying, we're going to get quite aggressive. Let's see if I've got Cut Deep, I should be able to hit him twice. That's right, actually he does have increased power gain, so you want to kill him pretty quick, because if you don't kill him pretty quick, he'll build up his SP3 quite quickly, and then he'll kill you and you might have to spend a revive. Over there I one-shotted him, so no pots, no revives during the entire run. But I'll show you another fight that I fought him. Less buffs and didn't quite get to him. I got him pretty far, down to 18%, but you'll see with his power gain is quite high, so he can get to the SP3 really quite quick. So here I haven't used hardened coating, or I've taken damage and I just haven't bothered regenerating. I don't have frenzy and momentum here, so I've just got, I think, total carnage, and you can see I just don't get enough damage off in time, and his SP3 will knock me out. Now it will take a revive, so if you do have some revives lying around, that's okay, but if you do want to one-shot him, you might want to pop in maybe frenzy or maybe momentum in there as well. So yeah, that's Kang Symbiote difficulty. Hopefully this helped you out. If you do, like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm always happy to have a bit of feedback, and hopefully we can bring you some more useful videos. And yeah, gotta keep the arm up, bros and girls. Thanks for watching.